Hello, people. Good afternoon. It's me again, Uchenna Miracle Kelichi. And on my channel, I film about faith, lifestyle, and relationship. Oh, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you enormously for always coming back. But if you're new, I am truly glad to have you here. Why not just go ahead and subscribe to my channel and the notification right beside it, click it has to be notified. And now, whenever I put out a video here. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, like you all can see, I'll be speaking on a topic titled self esteem. Self esteem and how to build a beautiful self esteem. Before I go further, in case you hear any sound in the background, please kindly ignore. My baby is right here with me, and just let her be here while I do my video. So yeah, I'll be speaking on self-esteem and how to build a beautiful self-esteem. Yes, self-esteem is very pivotal and is a very necessary thing for everyone to have. Self-esteem is very essential. Although it is important that everyone have self-esteem, not anyone in this life was born into this world with self-esteem. Every person who desired or loved themselves enough endeavored to develop it, ensure the growth is intact and in place by developing beautiful peculiarities and attributes that can help you be seen in a positive light and help you grow and excel in life. So that before I dive right into the tips that can help you build self-esteem, I would want to first define what self-esteem means. So, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, self-esteem is defined as a confidence and self-satisfaction in oneself. What a beautiful definition of what self-esteem entails. But to me, simply put, self-esteem is self-love. And what is self-love? Self-love is simply the value and worth and quality that one bestows on him or herself. And self love is really essential. You see, if you don't have self love, you cannot be able to exhibit and portray out your full potentials. You cannot be able to be the full you or the main you that God has designated you to be here on earth. Yes, that's very true. Self love, when you have self love, you get to see that you believe in yourself and the capabilities. Even things you don't even know you're able to do, you begin to see yourself do and excel beautifully. So, here are the 10 distinct ways or tips by which one can build a beautiful self esteem. So, yeah, I really urge you all to kindly apply these tips to your life. I really want to grow and be better in life. I really want to be respected out there in the world. Okay, kindly apply these tips and you see a drastic and beautiful change in your life by God's grace. So, guys, number one tip on how to develop a beautiful self-esteem: to one, stop comparing yourself. Oh yes, I know, stop comparing yourself. Comparison, like they say, is a thief of joy. Comparison can deter you from loving and maximizing the potentials that God has bestowed in you. Okay, now let's take for instance, we all have been there, okay? When you see someone doing better than you in a particular field, in a particular way or manner, in career or whatever, when you're not one who is content with what he or she has or the level he or she is in, you get to observe that you have less joy. If you're not even careful, it elevates to jealousy. Comparing yourself to someone because you see this person has this trait or this attribute or has this and has that, and you don't have those things. Have you forgotten that some of the qualities and attributes you have or you possess, someone out there is actually envious of it, desirous of it, or of them? You just have to know you just have to know this and strike the balance. Ensure that you begin to tell yourself the truth and begin to know this from now henceforth, that the things and the beautiful traits and qualities you possess, someone out there is actually desirous of it. And those things, okay, you are admiring such a person have, are things that you're lacking. No human being here on earth is, 100% perfect. However, you are to love yourself, continuously work hard so as to get to the goal you desire for yourself. Okay? Be content with what you have. Be content in the level you are. When so long you're working towards, bettering yourself and being the best of yourself in that field, you see yourself being the utmost best. Okay? Stop comparing yourself. It will only make you, depressed and have less joy because there's no gain. So the second tip on how to be able to maintain and have a beautiful self-esteem is by watching and guarding your thoughts. Just like the Bible says, Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. It is the thoughts, the deepest, the darkest, the most beautiful, offensive, beautiful thoughts. You have to be very cautious of the kind of thought that goes on in your mind. You have to be able to control your thoughts. Let's say, for instance, you spray perfume in your closet and then you step out of your comfort zone. And while going, people tend to perceive that beautiful fragrance. But if actually you didn't do that before going out, or maybe you haven't had a bath, and then you just step out of your comfort zone, people get to also, perceive the fragrance or the smell that oozes out of you, be it beautiful or offensive, when you pass by them. So, and also another example is this: you can't dress like a prostitute and expect to be treated like a queen. How you dress is how you be addressed. If you respect yourself, if you call yourself a queen, you act like a queen. If you don't have to go say it out, why you walking, the way you dress, the way you act, the way you speak portrays it. Okay? But if actually you're lacking in that area, this is one tip you should follow. So the third tip on how to apply self-esteem to yourself is by feeding yourself with positivity. Like, this one is matchless. I cannot count the number of times I speak to people about this. Affirming and saying positive things to yourself is really, really essential. Like, is unbeatable. It's really effective. I have seen it, you know, produce beautiful results in my life, in my family, among my workers. In all sincerity, always endeavor and build the habit of saying positive, beautiful things to yourself. I repeat again, always say and reaffirm beautiful and positive things to yourself, regardless of what it's the present situation you are experiencing, regardless of whatever it is people say to you, or however people act towards you. You can follow me if you wish. Like, to the men, I am handsome. To the ladies, I am beautiful. I am kind, I am gracious. I am worthy of love. I am awesomely, fearfully, and wonderfully made. I have the grace and the ability to finish and fulfill my God's divine and ordained purpose for my life. I am a blessing to my generation. I'm a world changer. I am a positive influence to my husband. You're married, to my spouse, to my children, and to everyone around me. Saying affirmative, positive, affirmative things to yourself can help build your morale, can help build your image, can help build the way you see and perceive yourself. That's how you portray yourself out there. People, love it. It's alluring. People tend to, also act in like manner towards you. It's just like garbage in and garbage out. Whatever you dish into yourself is actually what will be dished out. So start from this day to start reaffirming positive things to yourself, and you see drastic change from now henceforth. Another thing by which you can have a good self-esteem is by wholeheartedly and thankfully accepting compliments. And when I mean compliments, beautiful compliment that is being said to you. One of the things I hate so much is when I see people demeaning or downplaying when someone compliments them beautifully. Like, for instance, I know most people must have observed this. Like, when you're being complimented beautifully and you get to say, or when someone is being complimented and say, "Oh, wow, you look nice. This dress is really beautiful on you," or "Your skin is glowing. What do you apply on your skin?" And then the person goes on with by replying, "Ah, really, I look good this way. I'm not feeling as though I didn't." Those things are not actually cool. They don't portray humility. They make you look as though you don't love yourself enough, or you don't respect or regard yourself enough, or you don't see yourself in that light. When people say nice things to you, happily and thankfully accept it. You when they say nice things to you, you say thank you. "Oh, really? Thank you. Oh, yeah, you look good too." Wholeheartedly accept when people say nice things to you. Do not downplay it. It's not good. It will only devalue or make you feel devalued. It won't raise your self-esteem. So I hope this helps. So another way by which you can be able to develop or have a good self-esteem is by surrounding yourself with supportive people. Now look around in your circle of friends, and tell yourself the truth. There are people that encourage you or cheer you up in your big and little wins. The people you have around you can either make you go farther in life or destroy, deter. or thwart God's given purpose for your life? The people you have around your circle, do they actually cheer you up? Do they encourage you? Do they uplift you? Do they make you, feel as though you're actually doing the right thing or in the right track? Or when you make big or little or average wins, they downplay you and make you feel as though you did nothing? That cycle should be changed. If you have about five friends and three of them or four of them tend to always downplay you or make you feel as though you're doing nothing, sometimes we need to be validated in all sincerity, because you need to know that you're doing something. You need to know that you're leaving a positive impact on a person and more. But whereby you're doing your best and someone is actually downplaying it or demeaning you, making you feel less, you just know that you have to change that cycle. Thank you very much. So now I want to actually say a huge thank you or words of appreciation to two of my very distinct friends. I have few of them, but I've mentioned two of them, Priscilla of Harry and Mrs. Sylvia. I am really, really grateful. You see, Priscilla O'Harry, she's an amazing friend. In fact, she's more like a sister to me. Things I love about this lady is that she's godly and she's always encouraging me. Most times she encourages me. She says some things to me that so that she doesn't even know that she's actually blessing my life with those words of encouragement. And the second one is Mrs. Sylvia. I hope you watch this video. This lady is amazing. Like I don't think, if I told there's ever been a time she never commented or said uplifting or encouraging things to me through my pictures, through my videos, through one way or the other. It could be that she wasn't aware or she didn't see it. She didn't see it or she didn't see my videos. She didn't see anything that would have actually made her, say beautiful things to me. In all sincerity, these ladies are amazing and I really appreciate them. So these are the people you should have around yourself, people that make you want to do more or push you or make you feel encouraged that you're doing something worthy. By so doing, you see your self-esteem, elevating, and you see yourself being joyful. So another tip by which you can have self-esteem or develop or build a positive self-esteem is by celebrating your good qualities. And now, celebrating yourself does not in any way portray pride. Most people will see it that way, but in all sincerity, the intent of which you're actually saying that and doing that publicly is what really matters. It's opposite of what I'm trying to say. Then you should check yourself. Celebrating yourself is really, really essential. It subconsciously even rubs off on other people. When they see the way you love and celebrate yourself, copy such beautiful, traits. You could start by sitting down and actually looking at the beautiful qualities you possess. You're kind, you're beautiful, you're kind, you compliment people genuinely, you love people. Like, for instance, someone like me, I'm someone who loves to celebrate people. I love to make people around me feel worthy and feel loved. And I do that sincerely. Now, another way by which you can actually develop or build a self esteem is by being good to people. I love to be good to people. I love to be really, really kind to people. I'm the kind of person that loves to be at the giving end. I love to receive, yeah, quite right, but I love to give as well. When I give, it makes me feel happy. When people actually being blessed by me, smiling because of my kind gesture towards them or because of the nice things I say towards them or what I give to them, I actually feel really fulfilled. There's this joy that stems from within me. And I know it can actually be applicable to your life if only by this beautiful traits or beautiful tip into you. You see that you tend to start, you know, it generally you tend to feel joy and fulfillment when you do good for to people. You feel happy, you feel fulfilled. That's what self-esteem can do. You feel love, you feel this great satisfaction, and you feel this worthiness from within you, and it portrays out there. And now the last tip, although there are more, is by being you. Oh yeah, be you, because every other person is taken. Be you, be happy with you. There are so many people who are out there all over the world who have disabilities. When I mean disabilities, like they're handicapped, maybe they are a foot or their two of their legs are gone, but they are still great speakers. There are so many international speakers, international cooks, people who are doing great things despite predicament they are faced with. It doesn't deter them from being themselves. They have chosen and accepted themselves just for whom they are, how they've been created to be, or maybe due to life circumstances or challenges they experience, so they are now experiencing such. They have accepted themselves. Yes, But you out there, you're beautiful. You have the hands, the legs, the eyes, the body, and the brains, and then you're actually letting yourself be caught up in the web of, can I do this? Can I not do this? You should stop being that position. Okay? Accept whom God has created to be and develop those God given virtues and values. And you see that when you do such and people are blessed by it, it increases and uplevels your self esteem. So, having said all of this, I hope you were blessed by these beautiful tips on how to have a good and positive self-esteem and positive image. Okay, because when you have positive self-esteem or self-esteem, it only elevates you, it only helps you, it increases your self-love and self-worth and self-value. Okay, and it subconsciously rubs off on people around you and afar off. So kindly, yes. So having said all of this, I hope you don't forget to subscribe, like my video, and share it as well. I remain Uchi Namakilichi. Thank you. Till I meet you on next time. Mwah.